How much have you made along by trading with us so far?
About 10 grand.
Wow. What capital size do you start with, Caleb?
6k USD. I'm around 17 plus right now.
Wow. Understand that, Caleb, you're still pretty young lah.
I'm 21 this year.
Bro, it's 10k in like 2 weeks. Come on, like it's a little bit unheard of lah at our age. Let's just say there is a complete beginner watching right now. I mean, like you just joined us 2 weeks. What will you say to them?
So my name is Caleb. I'm 21 this year. For this week, I think I've made around 4.5k USD. I just joined Callisto like last week, so it's been about 2 weeks. And before this, I had a bit of trading exposure in the stock markets. But yeah, forex is very new to me as of now.
So you're extremely new to forex. Okay, have been trading forex for how long already?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Since
yeah.
you joined Callisto.
Yeah.
You
So
made 4.5 grand.
Yeah, this past week.
Amazing stuff. Very good, very good. Have you withdrawn any of the money?
No. I want to build my capital first, and then once it gets to a comfortable amount, then maybe I'll take up my principal amount.
Okay, makes sense. Compounding an account. Okay. So Caleb, what do you do before you trade? Or what do you do before you actually join us? Aside from like stock trading, is there anything else you do, or just purely focus on stock trading?
I started with stock trading. And then like I started from eToro, which is like horrendous. I started with a very small capital in case I lose it lah, because I didn't know what I was doing. And then I realized that you just can't really do much with such a small capital. I mean, I was making a bit of money, but it was like no point lah. So I moved over to interactive broker. I don't know if you know what was. Yeah. Then I deposited more or a larger sum of capital, which is mainly my savings lah. And then I bought stocks from there. For me, stocks is more, because I don't have a big capital, it's more of a buy and hold for a long-term thing rather than a day trade thing. Yeah. Because initially I was inspired by day traders.
Okay.
I tried to do that, but obviously capital small, you can only make pennies every trade. It's not worth, especially the commission each trade. So yeah, I just bought for long term, and then I got exposed to option trading. I tried that for a while. My first option was, I guess it was luck, but I made quite a lot also. But then after that, I felt like I was just sort of guessing and like gambling a bit lah. So I didn't really like it, and then I stopped that, and then I took a break and I just started forex.
Okay, so that's what led you to forex lah, because number one, stocks too slow, number two, options a little bit too gambly, you feel?
Yeah.
Okay. So are you currently like studying, schooling, working?
Yeah,
or?
I'm in uni right now.
In uni lah. Okay, one of the local universities?
Yeah, local U.
I see. What are you studying as?
Computer science.
Computer. The smart one. Computer science, the smart one. Okay. Yeah. That's good. Okay, and you presumably you are somewhere around your final year or year 3?
No. Year one.
Oh, year 1. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah. So how have you been able to cope with your studies and trading?
Honestly, it's holiday, so that's why I just started.
Okay. So you decided to pick something new during the holidays to make a little bit of money.
Yeah.
The rest. Okay. Yeah, it's holiday season. Okay, That's great. So how do you find out about Callisto actually? Since you have been exposed to stocks, exposed to options, so how did you find out about like Callisto and forex?
Like back then when I was more active in like trading, I guess, then my social media was just sending me all these ads and stuff, and like people's live streams or YouTube videos. And then so I knew of forex, but I also knew of its risks and how much more risky it is compared to stocks lah, because of the volatility and stuff. So I didn't really like delve into it much back then. But I remember seeing Callisto stuff also, but it's just that back then I was just not interested, I guess. Like I wasn't looking much into this space, and also cause forex has a lot of like those fake gurus and selling courses. And
We shall not name who.
yeah, I'm not gonna spend $1,000 $2,000 on a course lah. Like it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't really care about the forex side of things. But recently, I mean, before I joined, then I don't know why, but suddenly I saw trading stuff again. I saw a Callisto. I think it was a TikTok lah, I think. And then
Okay.
I was like, you know what? Let's just see what this is about. Just curious, I guess. Then I joined the Telegram chat first, and then I joined the YouTube stream.
So it
Yeah,
was a TikTok, then into the channel, then into the stream.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I was curious if like it was one of those like, oh, buy my course kind of thing, you know. Then so I just joined just to CC, and then I just watched the YouTube live stream, and then I realized that okay, you guys have not tried to sell anything. I was like, okay, I try first. If you guys happen to try and sell me something, then I'm out. But like so far nothing. So I've been here all the way lah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you also know lah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good, good. So actually, what led you to join us actually? What led you to cross over that barrier or boundary? Like, what are the steps that you took to get to know us better and then join us as part of the Callisto family?
Initially, of course, I was just sitting on the sidelines. After that, I wanted to see what premium was like, because you guys were like promoting that, oh, premium is free. You just need to have your own capital. And then there's more. You guys are more active there lah, compared to the free channel, I guess. So I have capital, so I was like, you know what, screw it, let's just try. I was told what broker to use, and then I just downloaded it, deposited my capital, and then from there I joined premium, and then I started to take more trades from there. Yeah.
Yes. So Caleb, I understand right now you are in computer science year one, just finished semester one, I presume.
Yeah.
Yep. So how has the experience been like so far? Actually, I want to get to know a little bit more in depth about it. Like, let's say, like comparing after your one semester of studies and trading, which one do you think like has a better and or rather a higher ROI for your time?
I mean, I think uni is more of a long-term thing lah. It's just like I guess it's a safety net. Because I mean, you get a degree, you go out, you can get a good starting pay, especially in our country, and then it's just a good safety net lah for a more stable and quote unquote guaranteed income. You could put it that way. Yeah.
A stable iron rice bowl lah.
Yeah. To me, I just treat it as like school lah, like secondary school or JC or whatever. It's just school to me. So, but trading for me right now is like I do it in my free time, a hobby or side hustle kind of thing. Yeah.
It's a in a way a passive income for you lah.
Yeah, because I mean, as a student, I have no income, and I'm just taking allowance from my parents. And
okay. Do you see this or do you see trading as a long-term game for you? Like, do you see yourself being a trader long term?
if I keep up with what I'm doing right now, definitely. Okay, now I'm having my holidays, so I have my full day. But let's say in the future, I have a full-time work, and then I'm doing this as my side hustle. So maybe instead of 10K in 2 weeks, let's say it's a 10K in 1 month. 10K in 1 month is still it's more than like a lot of people's monthly income. And then if that's my side income plus my main income, then it's more comfortable lah, I would say.
How much have you made along by trading with us so far since you joined Callisto again?
As of now, it's roughly about 10 grand. I was at 12, but yesterday was a tough day for me.
I mean, there are wins and losses lah. I mean, after all, you're still up. What, 10 grand, 5 figures in 2 weeks? What capital size do you start with, Caleb?
I deposited 6K USD.
6K USD.
And then I was told that I could, because I had more than 1K, so I could get a 20% bonus.
Yes.
Yeah, so I started with 7.2 lah.
7.2. Wow,
Yeah.
and you doubled,
I'm
tripled.
Yeah, I'm around 17 plus right now.
Wow.
My
In 2
peak
weeks.
my peak was 19.2 lah.
Okay, it's still up, it's still very, very positive in that aspect. So Caleb, can you run us through what strategy do you use in particular to like yield those results, yield those profits? I guess some of the viewers over here want to know a little bit more on how you as a first year, a freshman, uni undergrad, okay, managed to make 10K in 2 weeks after joining us.
Yeah, so initially when I was still in like free or like premium, I was just messing around with my own stuff. Due to my previous trading exposure of like the stock markets, I had a bit of experience with breakout patterns, ranges, that sort of thing. But so I was just messing around with small lot sizes and quote unquote playing around lah. So when I was doing that on my own, I was winning some, but I was losing some also. And it was probably like a 50-50 lah. So once I joined premium, where you guys are more active with like, let's say an analysis or like signals, then I kind of stopped doing my own thing because I realized like, okay, I just like playing around here. Yeah, so I try to follow um what you were teaching on stream. And the signals, of course, I'll take because why not? And then uh I'll try and find my own trades also lah, aside from the signals. Because I mean I don't want to just rely on the signals you guys send. Otherwise it's like what? It's like I don't know. I don't see a point in that. I want to take my own trades as well. And yeah, so after I think a few days, and then you guys sending the journal thing for VIP, and I was like, hey, I just need to do up a Excel sheet or like actually I just did like a dot text file, and then I just collated my trades and just send it, and then I joined VIP.
Journaling lah, basically.
Yeah, journaling. And then once I got into VIP, then there was more stuff lah. There's more channels that came with it, more signals, more analysis, and all the extra Zoom sessions. I think that was eye-opening experience lah, because that's where we learn more about the psychology of trading, or like what do you guys look out for when you guys trade? More like advice and tips lah.
That was under Thomas lah, I believe, because it's VIP
Thomas.
psychology. Yep.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Okay, yeah. So that was the mindset you had lah. Basically, it was you thinking like, okay, you know what? You can't just purely rely on signals. You can't just purely rely on like us on our own analysis. You have to do more. You have to sell your own comfort zone. Go and search the market for more entries. Have more first-hand experience in it. Yeah, and then just whack, and that's how you did it lah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any technical steps that you can bring us through? Like maybe let's say one of the technical strategy.
Okay, so ever since I joined, I think last week Nick shared with some of the VIPs about this new strat called the BB plus SMA strat, which is breaker blocks and the moving average lah. So ever since then, I tried it out. Initially, when I tried it out, I lost a few trades, but I was okay with it because to me it was just like a learning opportunity lah. Yeah, so it's like I realized like, oh, okay, maybe I'm getting in too early. I should wait for candle closure for confirmation. I mean, you can take it before candle close, but that's a risk you're taking on your side. I've learned to just wait for candle closure as my confirmation before I take a trade. If I miss the candle closure, like let's say over here, if candle didn't close here and close here instead, and I quote unquote miss the entry in the breaker block, then I just take it as I miss it lah. So
okay.
yeah, I also realized that it's better to not take a trade than take a trade with a higher risk, and then you might lose the trade instead. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Can you
so
run us through like, okay, what will you look at for an entry? What will you not look at for an entry? I understand you will look for an entry if you missed price not being in a breaker block. So what will you look for exactly to enter using this indicator strategy?
Yeah, so I can't remember where the breaker block was, but I think if I'm not wrong, it's around here.
Okay.
So obviously the strat is a break of structure, and then a breaker block will form. And then we wait for the retest in the breaker block and look for, so in this case it's a short lah. And for a short, you want to take it when it's below the moving average, and also when it retests the bearish breaker block. Yeah, so over here, I think I saw this, and then I was waiting for the retest. So I realized that some people take weeks as a retest
Confirmation.
also. Yeah. But for me, I don't like it lah. I prefer it when the candle actually closes in the breaker block itself.
Is there any
Before
particular reason why we want the candle to close within the breaker block?
it's more of a legit retest in that sense.
You
Because
rather look for price to close inside lah. You look at the
Yeah,
open and the
yeah.
close. Okay.
yeah, because I mean, if like let's say you see over here and then you take this, you have this much of drawdown before it actually pumps to the downside. But if I like wait for the candle close, I enter around this area, it is almost no drawdown. Yeah, so I mean, after some backtesting and watching some examples of the trade, I think waiting for candle close inside has a higher probability than taking wicks lah. Yeah, being more patient with it. If you miss it, you miss it lah. I mean, there's so many pairs that you can look through. You'll never have a shortage of trades in that sense. It's not like you miss this one and then oh shit, you're gone for the week. You know, yeah.
Okay. So
you
where
just
will you
need-
put your SL and TP in this particular case?
So okay, so usually breaker blocks, there's like a dotted line in the middle. Some people use that as an entry point. Usually ideally, if you can enter there, you enter there. But of course there's it's like on the chart it may be 181.4. But when you take a shot, the broker will take into consideration
The
some-
spread.
Yeah, the spread.
Spread.
sorry.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, so I think I was waiting for this candle closure, and then my setup was I took it at 181.387, which is almost in the middle lah. I think it was the spread lah. And then so what we were taught is to put stop loss in this case on top of the breaker block, about 10 pips, right? I think this is two. So if in this case my stop loss is less than 10 pips, I will just extend it to maybe the last high. I mean the last high, which is around here. And then we set 1:2.
Absolutely smashed.
Yeah, so it's like it just completely destroyed TP and more actually. Yeah. This is one of the examples lah. It's like almost no drawdown. I mean, even if you do happen to take it at the tip, then you still hit TP lah. It doesn't really matter.
Correct. It's a huge dump.
Yeah.
So have you always been using this strategy to like make your money, to make your 10 grand in 2 weeks?
Yes. So ever since we were taught this strat, I've just been abusing the strat. Yeah, it's been quite good, I would say. I think Nick was saying around 80% win rate. Honestly, I think 90. But
like me.
yeah. I mean, you have been getting like, okay lah, this week 99% lah, but it's almost 100%. I mean, yeah.
I mean, it's the week before Christmas lah, so
Yeah,
a little
okay,
bit iffy, but you still managed to pull through.
That's what I learned yesterday the hard way. I
No,
took quite a few of like this kind of setups. It didn't really work out for me. It's either it like almost hit TP and then completely reverses, or it just going sideways and then I'm like, what? Or like it just suddenly goes against me. Yeah, so I lost quite a bit yesterday, but honestly, it's whatever. I mean, I guess I learned that especially on a Friday right before holiday, maybe don't trade, or maybe a smaller lot size, for example, taking less risk. But other than that, the strat works perfectly fine lah.
Thank you, Caleb. Wow, that's really in depth. That's good. Breaker vlog.
Yeah.
Very nice, very
I
nice.
I also have, okay, wait, I have more lah. I
Mm.
have screenshots that I sent to Premier Admin of
Mm.
every trade that I take.
That's very good. Yeah, Thomas has been looking at them as well. Nick as well.
So this was one of the trades I took also. As you can see, I mean, it pumps up, breaks the low, and then creates a breaker block. And then, so this is a bearish breaker block below the SMA, which fulfills all the criteria. Price pumps down and then reverses at the discount array, and then reverses back into the breaker block. Over here, there's a small X.
Mm.
Usually, so Nick said that, I mean, if you see this, you have a few options lah. Either you don't take the trade, because it may not go your way.
Mm-hmm.
There's a higher chance of it not going your way. Or you can, if you're already in the position, you can maybe take some out and lower your risk. Take maybe a small loss or whatever, and then see if the rest continues to run. But I think in this case, I wasn't in yet. I was just watching if the next one will go higher, and then I'll probably be out of the trade. But over here, it pumped back down, and then it closed right at the tip of the BB. I was like, okay, I like the look of that. I mean, I guess it's engulfing, but I like the fact that it pumped back down, rejected this area over here. So I entered somewhere at the tip lah, with including spreads, and then it's like almost no drawdown. It just pump, hit my TP 1:2, and I think this was about 500 profit.
Wow, 500 US
Yeah.
in one trade.
Yeah, this was another one.
Wow,
GBP
amazing.
USD. SMA is rather tight,
Mm.
but
It still fits the criteria lah.
yeah, cause I wait for the retest. So once the retest come in, it's kind of hugging the SMA. I was like waiting. Not it was moving sideways, so I was like, let's just wait for a bit more. And then I think around here I was like, okay lah, it looks like it's rejecting the center line and the SMA. So I got in. We spread again around near the tip of BB, and then it pumped down a bit, came back up, rejected the SMA again, and then boom.
Yeah, TP smashed.
Yeah,
Totally.
it went all the way down to this. Like,
Yeah.
it's quite insane. Yeah, I had two positions because I entered one and it wasn't a very good entry price. And then when like maybe one of the candles it went higher a bit, I took another position. So I like two positions open lah. I mean one is a smaller lot than the other.
Mm.
Because usually when I look for, let's say I take one, it goes into a slight drawdown, but I see that, okay, it probably is going to reject here again. I'll take a second position with a smaller lot size so that I manage my risk in that sense. So over here I had two positions, and after it hit TP, it was a total of 1.5 1.5K.
1 point,
from
wow. Just like
Yeah.
that. Two trades made
Yeah.
2 grand. Damn.
Yeah. Quite. I mean, okay. Initially, when I first started, I was doing like a 0.5 or one lot size.
Mm.
But after I joined a few streams, you were sharing about like being more aggressive in a sense, and be more daring to push the lot sizing a bit. Of
Yes.
course, don't be
Don't YOLO.
stupid.
Yeah.
Don't be stupid and put like a 5 lot size or 10 lot size when your account is a few K or like less than a K, 1,000.
Correct.
So I started moving to maybe like 2 lot size.
Okay.
My max for myself is 3 or 4.
Makes sense.
Depend-
Makes sense.
Yeah. Usually I go for 2 and 3. So that at least when I do need to take partials, I have room to take partials. Because I realized last time when I took like let's say a 1 lot size, when I take partials, it's like if I take half and then I left with 0.5, then if I want to take profit again, it's like 0.2. Yeah, it was like very awkward. So ever since I changed to like 2 or 3 lot size, I can take out like maybe I take out one lot as 50%, and then maybe at 80% I take another lot, and then I let the last
Run all the way to TP.
yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah. So but with this strat, initially I did do the take profit thing, but after talking to some of the other VIPs and Nick sharing, it's safe enough for you to set it and let it run, let the trade play out.
Hold all the way to full TP lah.
Yeah, so ever since I did that, that's where I get my bangers. Like I wouldn't be getting 500 per trade if I didn't let it hit full TP.
Okay.
Yeah, because like back then I was like, oh, $100, okay. Like $100 per lot. Then I was like, honestly, that's good enough for me. Let me take some out here. And then by the time it hits TP, either I already took everything or there's only like 0.5 lot. Then it's like, I mean, it's still good, but it's not your max. It's not maximizing your profits lah. Yeah.
Agree.
Yeah.
That's good. So basically, just hold your trades longer, trust the setup more, and just manage your risk well lah, and be a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah. That's when I saw more growth in my account lah. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you more than 2x your account, so in 2 weeks. So yeah, that's great. So how many trades do you take in order to profit 10K in 2 weeks? Yeah, how many trades do you take?
Okay, looking at my journal, I average around 5 to 8, I would say 5 to 8.
5 to 8 trades per day. Oh, okay.
Nothing more than 10. Nothing more than 10.
Okay. So just balancing it out.
I know that I have a tendency of like over trading or like hunting trades, because I mean you wanna get every trade, right? But so I try to not do that as much and just be patient with it. If it's a really nice setup, then of course I'm gonna take it. If it looks a bit iffy or like it like you're not very confident about it, then maybe I'll just watch it lor. If it does go in the direction you were hoping for it to go, then oh well, you miss one. It doesn't really matter.
What was your biggest profit, Caleb, from a single trade?
Actually, it was the one I showed you at the start. So about 2.2K from that one trade. Thursday morning, I woke up at 8:30. My alarm was set at 10 so that I can get ready for your stream at 11. I woke up at 8:30. I look at my charts. I saw CAT JPY right over here. Over here, when the price break down, there was another breaker block around here.
They caught it again, along with the SMA.
Yeah, so okay, so over here, I drew a trend line lah. Okay? So there's a downward trend line, SMA above, and everything. So it respected this trend line. Okay, it broke out a bit, but I could see that it was kind of rejecting it. And then somehow there's a bearish breaker block here. So I entered around here 107.433, and I had smaller position at 4.1. Yeah, which is over here. And then my TP was around here lah. It just went straight down. Boom, TP hit. So Wednesday morning, these two alone was slightly more than 800, maybe like 850. And then at the same time, like this movement was moving the same as GBP JPY, which was here lor, when I told you at the start. Yeah, so these two, I woke up at 8:30. I think I closed my trades at 10, 1 hour 30 minutes. I made 850 plus like slightly over 3K.
First thing when you wake up.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on? I woke up, then for 1 hour 30 minutes, I made slightly over 3K. Let's just count it as 3K lah. 3K USD. I just instantly shut down my computer. I went back to my bed. Yeah, I was like, okay, I'm not taking any more trades. I'm good for the morning. I'm good for Asian stream. I just lie on my bed, wait for your stream, and then I just watch your stream from my bed.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, partly also cause Wednesday, I was supposed to go out for lunch, so it was quite insane lah. I just closed the trade, shut down my computer, went back to bed, watched your stream for a while, and then just left the house.
Okay.
No, it's quite crazy.
Okay, wow, that's good. So basically, you follow the BB strat plus the SMA lah, whereby you wait for the retest, candle must close within the breaker block, and
Yeah.
the SMA must be order price must be under the current SMA to to look for sales and just
Correct.
bam like that.
Yeah.
Damn, and you made 3.5k.
I think it was 3.2-ish.
3.2. Wow, 3k, just
Yeah.
3k
Yeah,
in 1.5 hours. Wow, amazing. Okay, thank you, Caleb, for the strategy, the sharing of the strategy, and of course the breakdown of the trade.
Must thank you guys and Nick.
So, what is the biggest challenge you face while trading?
Okay, because I've been following you guys signal or like the strat. I think trading wise, not much issue. It's more of my own emotions lah. I would say that's the biggest challenge. I mean, we're all human, so who doesn't like making money, right? If I tell you you can make money in 30 minutes, of course you're gonna jump on it and like try to make as much as you can. So I would say emotions will be the biggest challenge for me. Being patient with the trade, not freaking out like if it suddenly reverses or like that kind of thing. Trust the process and your trading plan lah. Let it run. That's why the strat kind of helped me with that also, because I learned to trust in the play and to let it run as planned lah. I mean, we're all humans. We'll be greedy at some point. We'll be impatient at some point. We'll be angry. All those common emotions when your trade doesn't go your way or you're on a big win streak and then you're like, hey, I'm unbeatable. Let's just take more trade, push the risk a bit. I would say that's the biggest challenge. So I always try to keep myself at the same same lot size lah, and not steer away from that too much. Okay, I have the tendency to stare at my charts for too long, and then I think Thomas also got share like honestly that's not good. And
chart
he
fatigue
also
lah, basically.
and he also shared that the more you stare at your charts, the more you want to trade. And he also said that he honestly only spends like 2 hours in a week on charts, like maximum. And I was like, what? 2 hours on the chart maximum? That's crazy. Like I could easily spend 2 hours in a single day. Yeah. So I think I try to after I place my trades and then I try to detach myself from my computer, go to my bed or something and just chill. Every now and then I just come back to see how things are going lah. But yeah, I think keeping your emotions in check and yourself in check, very important, especially like revenge trading. I did it before. That's when you lose lor.
Definitely, yeah. So basically, it was more of the emotional part, the emotional journey lah, that you
Yeah.
faced while trading lah. Because I understand trading can be very, very emotional at times.
Especially for forex, because it's a very short time period. It's like in and out.
Very fast, very volatile.
Yeah, compared to like let's say back then when I was doing stocks, if I'm down, I can say like, oh, whatever I'm down, I wait 1-2 months, I'll be up, that kind of thing. But for forex, it's different. It's like you need to be in and out, and then sometimes drawdown can make you like panic a little. So emotions are emotions.
Have you ever felt like quitting trading or giving up in general?
No, I wouldn't say I have. At most, I just get bored and then
Then just turn off, then just go do something else.
Yeah, cause I mean I have school and like this is not my main thing. So like let's say I get bored and then I'll just forget about it and then I'll just continue with my own life lah. Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel that trading has a lot of luck involved?
Of course, there's a bit of luck in everything. I wouldn't say luck plays a major role in trading lah. I mean, if you do your technical analysis, you have your proper trading plan, it's bound to go right lah. Especially if it's not news. Like if it's news, you wanna quote unquote gamble a bit, then of course luck plays a big part in that. But if it's just normal day-to-day trading, like let's say doing your WCR, is there luck? Maybe a bit, in a sense where the price doesn't just break support and go go haywire, but instead bounces back as it has shown in trend. Yeah, so I would say not really.
Okay, so it's basically more of a skill oriented lah, except for doing news where there's a little bit more of a luck involved
Yeah,
lah.
yeah. Like buy stop, sell stop. I would say yes, there's fundamental reasoning, there's proper justification of why and how you set it up. But at the end of the day, if you're playing news, I would say it's luck because we don't know. We can only see forecasts. Forecasts can be good, can be bad, but actual may differ from forecasted. So I would say there's a bit of luck if you play news.
Agree, right? Because in terms of news, it's gonna be a little bit more volatile, in a way whereby you need to really kind of look a little bit more towards luck in kind of aspect. But of course, we can only do our best to try to capture the certainties of the trade, to capture the volatility of the trade. Yeah, so I mean that is why we always advise people do not degen on buy stock.
Yeah.
I mean it's very good. It makes money very, very quickly, but of course there's some risk involved. Okay, now that you made like 10 grand like in 2 weeks, right? Since you like started forex trading, so how has your goal changed any differently since the start of when you first started trading forex and now?
Okay, initially I was just doing this for fun lah, just to see how it goes. But honestly, after these 2 weeks, maybe I'll try and do it more seriously, I guess. Put more effort into it lah. Maybe do it for a longer term instead of just doing it during this holiday period. We'll see how lah. But yeah, and also just got the prop firm account. So
How much profit do you get?
I only got 2 lah.
So it's
I wanted
total
it to be under
capital
my
is
name. 400k.
400k. Wow.
I would have gotten 3, but because I was told that it will be under a different person's name, so I was like, it's okay. I just get 2 lah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm new to this, so I don't want to, like go overboard lah. Yeah.
Remember, Caleb, the prop firm, best is both accounts use different strategy.
Yeah.
That will be the best. That will be the safest. That will, you will have a way higher chance lah.
Yeah.
way higher chance.
Yeah. So I barely, like, I think I only traded yesterday on the Euro CHF. And then I was like, I just closed because I don't hold over the weekend.
Okay, makes sense.
But I didn't really dare to trade on it because I don't really know the system that well yet. Yeah. So I rather hold off than trade and then make a mistake and then
makes sense. Yeah.
Draw down. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when next week is New Year and Christmas, so there's always definitely more opportunities. Yeah. So you can always take a look. I mean, market is always here. It's never gonna run away.
Exactly.
It's never gonna run away. So yeah, you can always just take your time, slowly get into the groove. Once you're more confident, then just why not be more aggressive on the prop firm lah.
Yeah.
But make sure to risk manage well lah. Cannot be too small, but cannot be too big as well. Just appropriate sizing. That will be the best lah.
Yeah. Yesterday Euro CHF. Once I saw it was a bit in profit, then I was like, just close.
Okay lah. So you make lah.
Yeah. Eventually it did come back up.
Yeah, it did come up by about additional 10 pips lah.
I think I made 300 on each account. Then I was like,
oh, that's good. That's $600.
I was like, okay, let's just play it safe and just close it here and not be greedy. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's great. Oh, amazing. Okay, so Caleb, is it safe to say that you might want to do, like, let's say this trading? Yeah, you might want to trade like part-time along with your studies lah, when the university reopens, like next year?
Probably. If, of course, it won't be my priority, but like, let's say I probably won't be able to make it for London and sometimes Asian in the morning, but New York I most probably can make it. So I would continue to trade, maybe frequency drop a bit, but yeah.
But you still be monitoring the charts. You still be doing the work lah.
Yeah, if I'm free, I'll definitely hop on.
Let's just say there is a complete beginner watching right now. I mean, like you just joined us 2 weeks. What will you say to them? Because I believe you're one of the more suited persons to tell them this lah.
Okay, so for a new person, I would say, of course, if you have enough money, just join premium instantly. There's no point sitting in the free channel lah. You honestly don't really get much. So I would say if you can join premium as soon as you can. Once you are in premium, be more patient with yourself. Maybe you can start with the signal send first, and then slowly build your way from there as you slowly grasp a strategy or two. Don't like try and force too many strategies. Just stick to one. Do it the best you can, and then what from there, then maybe you can build your knowledge on other strategies. Yeah.
How was our premium process structured so that you could achieve the results that you got?
I think premium, number one, you get more signals. You can choose to take it if you want. If you don't, no harm also. Uh, Other than signals, of course, the more important ones are like the Zoom sessions. I think the Zoom sessions can help you open your mind up more lah to this world of forex, especially with Thomas quote unquote lectures, and honestly just the different Telegram channels that come with premium. You can also see what people are saying. Maybe talk to some other people and share. People are sharing trades also. And you also have premium admin that you can talk to anytime. Share your trades, ask for feedback, ask for advice. From premium, you just need to do a journal and you're in VIP. Like boom, it's not that hard lah.
Yeah, just write. Just spend extra 5-10 minutes per day.
Exactly.
Do journal, bam,
Just
in
write.
VIP.
You don't need to make a very intricate one. Just write down your trades, your profit, your entry price, how many lots. Like honestly, that's more than enough, I think. Yeah.
I mean, of course, it's better to edit a little bit more lah, but yeah, that's the bare
Yeah.
minimum lah. That's bare minimum.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, so last question, Caleb. Okay, so what specific thing in premium is the most fucking important in getting success?
I would say premium admin though. Yeah, cause I if I'm not wrong, you guys rotate around. So I mean, every time you're probably talking to a different person, but you know that whoever is talking to you on premium admin is trustable, is reliable, and they know what they're doing. So even if you're not sure, just ask. If you want a feedback, just ask. You want to ask if your trade idea is valid or is it's a valid trade or not, you can also just ask. If you need help with anything, just ask also. It's like a friend lah that you can just talk to regarding your trading journey. And the lectures are good. Okay, why am I calling it lectures? The Zoom sessions the Zoom sessions are helpful also. I mean, they don't tell you what to trade, but that's not important. I think, like I said earlier, emotions, I would say, is the biggest hurdle that people need to get through. Like everyone can trade, but if you can't keep your emotions in check, you're bound to lose out more than someone who has their emotions in check. The Zoom sessions are great to kind of remind yourself and to learn about keeping your emotions in check lah, and what to expect and what not.
Premium admin, okay, he's the one, okay, very responsive. He's always there for you and just gives you guidance like whenever you needs it lah, along with all the multiple sessions held as well.
Yeah, of course. And just join VIP lah.
Yes. VIP, very important. Just do a channel.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Caleb.